Hi, my name's Kaiser, and I don't mean to scare you all. I know I only post like once a month really, but I just got this email. I got this email today. You can pause and read if you want. But I'm really mad about this. Now, the reason I'm mad is just because of the bad communication from YouTube. Like, nobody got told about this. It just suddenly happened. They're suddenly like, oh yeah, nah, we're taking this away from you now. And so YouTube's monetization system was already pretty broken, because you had to make at least $100 from YouTube before you're allowed to take this money away. And you know, that's what a lot of the small YouTubers were working for. You're trying to work up your first $100 from YouTube. That's everyone's goal, really. And all of a sudden, it's just, nah, we're taking this away from you. And any money that small YouTubers have made, like possibly over the past few years, like some channels I know, as myself especially, I've had a lot of channels in the past that have had YouTube's monetization. I would lose all that money now. They haven't even specified where that goes. That just disappears until you make at least 4,000 hours of views a year. Oh yeah, and also YouTubers, like, okay, it says on the email that you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and get 4,000 hours of views. Okay, so then you look at my channel. I've got nearly 7,000 subscribers, which is 7 times the amount it's saying you need. But with this amount of subscribers, I'm only pulling in about, I think it was, I'm pulling in under 2,000 hours of views, of viewing time a year. So you can imagine any channel that you can think of that has less than 10,000 subscribers is probably going to be affected by this. And I think that YouTube wording the email that way is only so that people don't freak out. Because if they wanted to say like, oh, you gotta have at least 10,000 subscribers, I think that would start a riot. Also, they're trying to say that they're doing this so that they can benefit the community, but really, they don't care about the community at all. Especially the small community. And I fucking hate people like this. I can swear now, I've always sworn, but I won't get demonetized for this, because it won't even be monetized in the first place. I hate people that are egotistical, and they're like, oh, don't talk to me unless you have 50,000 subscribers, and you gotta do stuff. I don't know. There's actually a lot of YouTubers out there that are like that, and trust me, I've met them. I've had to put up with these dickheads. And the reason I'm saying this is because this is basically what YouTube is doing now. They're favoring their big YouTubers without thinking of the little YouTubers that are working their way up. And I don't want people to think that I'm only doing YouTube for the money, because in reality, over the past, I think it was about 6 months, I only made less than $10 from YouTube. And that was just me though. That's because I don't post much. But there's other YouTubers out there that also have about the same amount of subscribers as me that post regularly. They made a lot more than that. They get favored ads and things like that. I don't, so I get a lot less. They're gonna lose that money now. All of the small YouTubers that have been working their way, they get nothing. In reality, I don't think it will affect people that much. In reality, it's not that big amount of money that's leaving. And YouTube is still offering programs to help smaller YouTubers like push their way up. But I just think that they're going the really wrong way about it, and I don't understand why they thought it was necessary to remove like ads and things from smaller channels that, you know, sometimes they might need that boost to help them. So if you, the viewer, are watching a YouTuber that has maybe less than 10,000 subscribers and you want to help them out, now I'm not saying this is me, I'm not saying don't help out me or anything, but if you want to help them out, check for a donation link, check for a Patreon, check for something that can help boost them, because a lot of them need, like, a lot of small YouTubers need the money so that they can buy better things for their channel, better cameras, better equipment that they can use. I do have a Patreon, but originally the money was only being used to keep me alive. I didn't have enough money to live, basically, and that was what it was being used for. I have a full-time job now, so any money that gets donated to my Patreon from now on is going straight back into YouTube. I'm creating a separate account, a separate bank account, and all of this money will help me save up and buy a proper camera, proper equipment that I can use, basically. Originally, I was filming all my videos on a GoPro that would always crash and I would lose a lot of footage. And I've just given up on it. I'm ready to sell it. That's why I'm using my iPad right now. Also, I'm losing my laptop to edit all of my stuff on because I got to give that back to my school. I don't go to that school anymore. I have to pay people now to edit my videos, to make my thumbnails. So all of that Patreon money really helps me continue. I don't mean to plug that. I didn't mean to plug this much. Patreon is completely optional. All I'm trying to say is, if you see a small channel now and want to help them to buy the stuff that they need for their channel, then make sure you look out for these links. And if you've got the money, only if you've got the money, then consider checking them out on Patreon and Ko-fi and stuff like that. Okay, end of rant. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. I will see you all in the next one. Hopefully, I will be uploading more persistently now. That's what I'm aiming for. I'll promise I'll try. Alright, so I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.